Law & Order reruns are common these days, allowing viewers to catch up with the detectives and lawyers from all seasons whenever they want. After years of leaving the show, a veteran actor might be returning to the screens of this popular show. Find out what he has to say and how this influences the show. Stay tuned to find out all these things and more. Veteran actor Jesse L. Martin is eyeing a return. Here's all we know. The highly anticipated Law & Order revival is just weeks away, and with several OGs returning, the sense of nostalgia is strong. Season 21 of the show will feature numerous familiar faces, like Sam Waterston and Anthony Anderson, who will appear alongside a fresh-faced cast. Of course, there are those who've yet to be officially confirmed for the show, like franchise veteran Jesse L. Martin, who is now sharing his thoughts on the possibility of re-entering the fold. Jesse L. Martin, who portrayed the NYPD Detective Ed Green from seasons 10 to 18, recently appeared on The Talk. With revival buzz all around, the actor was inevitably asked about whether he could potentially step back into the shoes of his beloved character, and apparently he's as hopeful as everyone else. I couldn't possibly say, but I certainly hope so. There were a lot of loose ends when Ed Green left the scene, if you will. Yes, maybe. Now, a quick recap of why Ed Green left Law & Order, though it's stale news for the sake of recaps. In 1999, 30-year-old Jesse L. Martin landed a role in Dick Wolf's iconic crime drama Law & Order. Jesse went on to star as Detective Ed Green for 9 years before handing over his badge and retiring from the show. Unlike other actors in the series who had issues on set that caused them to get written off the show, Jesse's departure was amicable. He left the show in 2008. The actor was happy with the decision, explaining to Entertainment Weekly that he was eager to get back to performing on stage. With the demanding schedule of shooting for Law & Order, it would have been too difficult for Jesse to keep any other acting obligations, which led to his tough decision to leave. But he enjoyed every minute on Law & Order. And of his many years on the show, the veteran actor said, "I feel like I went to actor boot camp and I'm coming out a colonel." What does his return mean for the character of Ed Green and the show in general? Just like so many returns, the show has managed to inject a certain freshness into the show. Many believe these returns help in keeping the show alive. Returning to the show would undoubtedly tie up loose ends concerning the character Ed Green, who would be familiar to fans who have followed the show since its inception. However, there could be some new spices and different areas that could be exploited concerning the character. There have been a couple of other returns, like Sam Waterston's making a return to the show. According to Sam Waterston, there are two big reasons why he agreed to come back for Law & Order Season 21, and creator Dick Wolf is just one of them. Waterston jumped at the chance to play Jack again. He last played the character in a 2018 Law & Order SVU episode, so it's only been a few years since he stepped into those shoes. It'll be interesting to see how, if at all, McCoy has changed since Law & Order was first on. Most likely, Waterston will have found some new layers to add to his already excellent performance. Fans will get to see for themselves when Law & Order finally returns for Season 21. While it doesn't seem like the actor has been locked down for Law & Order as of right now, it's great to hear that he's all for a return. And of course, it would be nice to have some of those loose ends tied up. Here, Ed Green was involved in a shooting towards the end of Season 18, and although the charges against him were dropped, he ultimately decided to leave the squad. Now in other news, Jeremy Sisto may play 2 roles in an FBI Law & Order crossover. Jeremy Sisto is expressing interest in an FBI and Law & Order crossover event, where he could get to play dual roles. The actor portrayed Detective Cyrus Lupo on NBC's long-running and recently revived Law & Order for 3 seasons from 2008 to 2010. Sisto currently stars in the CBS crime drama series FBI, which first premiered in 2018. The FBI tracks the inner workings of the Bureau's New York office, bringing to bear all of its skills, intellect, and technological expertise on major cases in order to keep the state as well as the country safe. Sisto plays Jubal Valentine, FBI Assistant Special Agent in Charge, and stars alongside a cast that includes Missy Peregrine, Zico Zaki, John Boyd, and fellow Law & Order alum Elena De La Garza. Sisto has an idea for a potential crossover event involving the FBI and Law & Order. The actor explained that Wolf has mentioned a crossover in the past, but that the news of a Law & Order Season 21 suggested new possibilities. Sisto's idea involves playing dual roles and having both of his characters meet in a bathroom. Next, Cameron Manheim replaces the original star on Law & Order SVU. Cameron Manheim, best known for her roles in Ghost Whisperer and The Practice, has joined the cast of Law & Order Special Victims Unit for Season 21. Manheim, an Emmy-winning actress, known best for her roles in The Practice and Ghost Whisperer, has joined Law & Order Season 21. According to TV Line, she'll be playing Lieutenant Kate Dixon and take over for Epitha Merkerson's Lieutenant Anita Van Buren. Because of her commitment as a series regular on Chicago Med, which is another Dick Black Wolf television drama, she was unavailable to reprise her role as Van Buren. Mannheim has more recently starred in series such as Person of Interest, Stumptown, and Big Shot, the latter of which streamed on Disney+. Mannheim joins the other announced Law & Order revival cast members, including Jeffrey Donovan, known for his leading role in the Burn Notice series. Hugh Dancy, who starred in Hannibal, will return as an assistant district attorney. In terms of returning actors, it's been revealed that Anthony Anderson signed a one-year deal to reprise his portrayal of Detective Kevin Bernard. With all of Mannheim's television experience, particularly on The Practice, a legal drama that earned the actress a Best Supporting Actress award at the Emmys in 1999, she'll bring a familiarity to the revival. Mannheim has a history with the franchise as well, as the performer had her first guest role on the very first season of Law & Order. Casting for Law & Order SVU Season 2, Jennifer Beals has been cast as Mrs. Webb in the new season of NBC's Law & Order Organized Crime. The hugely successful police procedural Law & Order spin-off is the 7th separate series in the Law & Order franchise. TV work is popular for many actors and actresses these days, and the growth of streaming platforms offers the opportunity for stars to work on multiple projects more efficiently. Most recently starring as Garsa Fwip in the Star Wars spin-off show The Book of Boba Fett, Beals joining the cast of Law & Order Organized Crime signals a second major franchise for Beals. How long her stint on the show might be is unclear at this point, but the creators will no doubt be delighted to add another big name to the franchise. Next, Warren Leight takes to Twitter to express his frustration about hiring struggles with unvaccinated actors. Law & Order SVU showrunner recently vented his frustration about unvaccinated actors. COVID-19 pandemic has impacted film and TV production everywhere for the past 2 years, and the hit series Law & Order SVU is no exception. The popular crime drama airs on NBC and has had 23 seasons, but production on the series was briefly halted from March to September of 2020 due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Now, nearly 2 years later, it seems that production is still having a few hiccups. NBC Universal, which produces SVU, is reported to have the strictest COVID-19 protocols possible for talent and crew, and actors are required to be vaccinated under their rules. Actors who refuse the vaccine may be denied casting or fired from their currently held roles. Recently, there have been some big names, such as Steve Burton from General Hospital, booted from their shows for failure to comply with safety regulations. Having actors leave shows over vaccine mandates hurts not only the unvaccinated actor, but the whole production, as it may have to be halted or delayed for recasting and/or reshoots. It appears that SVU's casting has encountered some difficulties recently, as their showrunner Warren Leight took to Twitter to vent about unvaccinated actors. Actors typically audition through self-tapes, where they are asked to state their vaccination status. Since regulations prevent unvaccinated actors from being cast in productions such as SVU, only those who are vaccinated or claim to be vaccinated can be considered. Clearly, that is not stopping people, as Leight seems to have encountered some unvaccinated actors in the SVU casting process. That'll be all for today. Thanks for watching.